You're the one who makes everyone laugh. In every room, you can feel the tension before anyone else does, and within seconds, you break it with a joke. People love that about you. They say you're funny, easygoing, the person who lightens the mood. But here's the strange truth. Sometimes the funniest person in the room is also the one carrying the most invisible pain. Because humor, for many people, isn't just personality, it's armor. At some point in life, you may have discovered something powerful. When you turn pain into a joke, people feel comfortable again. The awkward silence disappears. The emotional spotlight moves away from you. Psychologists call this deflection, a defense mechanism where humor redirects attention away from vulnerability. Over time, the brain gets very good at this trick. Instead of expressing sadness, anger, or fear, the mind converts those emotions into wit. A sarcastic comment, a clever line, a laugh that arrives exactly when things get too real. But there's a hidden cost, because every time pain becomes a punchline, the real emotion stays buried. Carl Jung once wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." For people who hide behind humor, this shows up in subtle ways. You might joke immediately after admitting something painful. You might feel uncomfortable when someone takes your feelings seriously. You might become the emotional support system for everyone else while rarely asking for support yourself. And sometimes you might feel deeply lonely, even in a room full of people who think you're always happy. These aren't personality traits, they're survival strategies. Humor once protected you. It helped you belong. It helped you survive moments when vulnerability didn't feel safe. But healing begins when the performance slows down. When you allow a moment of honesty without softening it with a joke. When you let someone see the truth behind the laughter. Because real connection doesn't happen when people laugh at your mask. It happens when someone finally sees the person underneath it. And the truth is, you were never meant to be the comedian of your own pain. You were meant to be understood.